Hello, YouTube, and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. We're doing stuff and things, both at the same time. Tourism number is coming right along. Lots more work to do with our builders and creating many of those. In the meantime, there's really not much else here in the technology tree that we need to get to besides oil. So we'll go after oil, but we can finally now drop rationalism and natural philosophy. I just don't need that much science anymore. I don't have amazing theater squares, but we do want to keep our culture as high as possible. So something like aesthetics still kind of works, even though I don't have massively awesome theater squares as we often like to do in these types of a game. What else do we want here? I could see production in gold, just bring in that. I think I like that. Does planting woods help with global warming? In Civ 6, not really. IRL, probably. I hope. Pretty happy tossing a +2 theater square over there. Yeah, we could go with trade or whatever, but we have a lot of cities that aren't on this continent, including some of my most productive in like these two. There we go. But chopping them speeds it up. Chopping them creates droughts. Heroic secured. Yeah, we're going to go way, way over on era score here. That is correct, Sarge. Yes, that is what we're doing today. How high do you think our era score is going to get in this era? My guess is somewhere around like 220. Hold off till the next era? No, because everything we're doing gives us tourism now, and we want to maximize that as much as possible. The actions that we took kind of prior to 170 weren't directly impacting our tourism numbers. They were just sort of indirectly doing it in the setup for it, but now pretty much every builder charge we click has some benefit to it. And also the next era probably won't matter because I doubt we wind up going into the atomic era. Look at my traders now. Make sure you have a trade out to every other civ. I still don't have one to Indonesia. And I also don't have one to Wilhelmina from here. Oh, I can get here. Hot damn. Good. That's even more tourism with her. And then we can send this one to Wilhelmina. That works. I don't think like complementary trade routes matter. Like you have to send it, I believe. I think it has to be your established trade route, so I don't think the inverse is true, Oedipus. Yo, T. Johnston. Thank you for the 500 bits. Oh, no.
Since I am now an unessential employee, I'll be able to catch more of the live streams.
I don't know if I should celebrate
Thanks for
that
the
or not.
awesome content.
I definitely want to celebrate the 500 bits. I don't know how I feel about your employment status, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you're happy and healthy, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're friends and allies with pretty much everybody. It had plus 25% for Wilhelmina's trade route to me. Wait, where did you see that? On the trade route screen? Oh, on this? I mean, yeah. I mean, I sent them one, right? So it makes sense. I don't know. I must have missed something. There we go. See, she loves us. Elaine, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh my god, are you serious, really, Harry Toes? I'm so sorry. Apartment was broken into you while you were at work yesterday? That's crazy. I'm so sorry, man. What is wrong with people? Just have those idiots leave my PC alone? Oh my gosh. Man, I'm so sorry. I am so very sorry. Hello, White with Ducks. How's it going? This we can pick for yields. Five tourism on that one. So that's nice because that can't be a seaside resort, so we get a 5 tourism tile despite that fact. Sometimes playing New Age, and not that we're playing New Age, and I rarely do anymore. Like playing New Age can actually get in the way of a tourism victory because you have too many hills and you can't get enough seaside resorts. You don't really have that problem with Lautaro. You need a boat here to clear that corner. Yeah, I suppose you're probably right, Garf. You're probably right. What's my next park? Like 1900?
Engineering is the
Or 1 oil. I really don't want to hook that up just for this stupid industrial zone. I don't think it's relevant. It's probably a waste of production. Could have built walls there. Could have built some walls. I can do that now, Sarge. Can I review which governors we've been using? Yeah, we start with Magnus, and actually he stayed in our capital a whole lot because we settler spam like crazy with Ancestral Hall. We also took Black Marketer with him because we thought we were going to be able to finish off Scotland with some swords. But my poor road planning / just sort of the way that all progressed means that I picked this and then didn't get a whole lot of mileage out of it. Picked Amani just because we were grabbing some early era score with suzerains and things like that. Pingala is obviously required for most games. Really, really strong, getting extra science culture from citizens. Grants is powerful. Our next promotion will be Curator for extra tourism here. Reina, I grabbed with the interest of, eventually getting to like forestry management and things like that. But I'm basically just trying to pick multiple governors at this point. We actually get extra faith out of our governored cities at the moment. Damn, really hairy toes. I'm really sorry, buddy. That sucks. I hope. Do you have like renter's insurance or homeowner's insurance or anything? Apologies, can't watch anymore. Need to play. Hey, I understand that. No worries. Enjoy your day. Thank you for stopping in. Chop, chop, woods. Yeah. These guys need some love. You choose with alliance. I decided to ally culturally with China because the cultural alliance will eventually let me share some of his tourism, and he was the highest besides us. And then it kind of doesn't matter from there. Just pick whatever works. I like science. I like economy. I like culture. It's 5. If I chop this and plant a woods, it becomes 6, and I can even put that online. Similarly. Do traders create additional attraction for tourists? Yeah, there's a modifier. I mean, you can look at it however you want. But yes, indeed, there is a modifier. I suppose these should actually just be... Doesn't actually give us production, but I'd rather have that be a tile improvement. It's a 5. That one too, really.
You and I come by when they are preparing.
That's 6 appeal. It's 5. So that doesn't actually do anything. What is this? Tourism? Scotland. Not surprised. Yeah, I know I have some trader slots. If other civs are leading, why do you continue to be friendly? Or why do they continue to be friendly? Because I'm nice. They like me. I'm handsome, courteous, hold the door for them. You know, and I'm just sitting over here minding my own business. Why wouldn't they want to be friends with me? Rock band soon. Actually, more parks soon. I can actually keep farms on here because they don't affect my appeal negatively. Yes, Sub-Zero. That's the plan. So let's see. This becomes a 4 tourism tile improvement. If I increase the appeal of both of these by 1, this is only 2. So this is actually better suited as one of these. No countdown yet. We're still it's only turn 190. This keeps going up because it gets confused, but it's not actually a countdown yet. Keithor, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Sure. Alhambra. This should also just be a +3. Then it's 6 over 4. Get that online, it's fine. I think culture victories are one of the more active ones in the game, especially with rock bands. Even without rock bands, I personally think that they were some of the most, because you do stuff like this late game with builders and things. So to me, it already was a pretty active victory strategy. So this has to go to China. Why did I decide on 7 Seas versus Pangaea for this particular game? Just knowing that seaside resorts and things were fine. It just also variety, you know, kind of get sick of it. Even though it's like the most reliable map. I actively, like, believe it or not, I actively look to not go Pangaea when possible. But Ancient Tone, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry, is that a 5 faith tile from Great Bath? That's nice. Christo would not be bad. Yeah, Christo would not be bad. Would I say culture is less active than domination or religion since they're so unit heavy? I guess, yeah. I guess that's probably true. 7 Seas looks rad. Yeah, you should definitely try it. It's definitely one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite of the new map types, frankly. Yeah, I think you could probably technically argue there. With unit movement and stuff, those are a little bit more active, but I still feel like this feels active to me. Like Space Race doesn't feel super active anymore, although it's not too bad.
effect of the mass meat.
Don't care where these guys go. We just wanted to go wide there. Lost R, so I guess that's fine. I think we were going to be able to squeak out another park or two before we switch governments. Want to let you know I got a puppy on Tuesday and she likes listening to you and you have Twitch open on the TV. Tip. That's awesome. That makes me more happy than anything in the entire world. I want a puppy so bad. I want it like real bad. Yeah. I would adore a little puppy. So, hi little puppy. That's fun. I feel like the alliance system makes the game end game less active. Yeah, I could see that, Grumpy Johnny. I could see that critique. Oh, why did I put a mine there? Whoops. Oops. People are spying on us. That's okay. So much for my settles down there. I'm happy with these. This isn't doing much yet, but once we start snowballing some builders together, it should be fine. Hey, Maestro, how you doing, dude? It's only charming appeal, huh? Okay. Yeah, I like appeal. It's like my favorite mechanic to play with, I think. Seaside Resort Land right here. Nice, Mephistopheles. Hey, that's what a community does. Look out for one another. PLNs is better in my borders? Oh yeah, for sure. Look. look at the dark green. Look at my 310 faith. Do we have 16 cities? I actually don't know. How many do we have? How many do we wind up with here? 2, 4. It's actually maybe easier to count on the map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Seems right. Seems right.
from the sanity.
Really? Freaking D-bag? You gotta be kidding me. Come on, man. What a jerk. What a jerk. Was my first Civ game? Did I play 4? And if so, thoughts? I never really played a lot of 4. I knew of 4. I think I tried 4 a little bit, but my first one was really 5. And when I came in on 5 and learned all of 5, I wasn't really that interested in going backwards into 4, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I've heard of the massive the unit stacking and stuff. I'm aware of like the role it played in I think the Civ universe. What difficulty is this? We always play deity. Back when CDs were a thing? Yeah, no doubt about that. So Civ 3 was the worst? Yeah, see, I have no I really can't even participate in the conversation. Huey, it's fine. Approaching turn 200 here. I didn't have any notion that it would be sub 200. The sub 200 games, I think, like especially as it pertains to culture and science, are things that we will be practicing on this stream once we're done with the challenge. Ooh. Friendship. Friendship. Meh, meh, meh. Nope. How about this one? Nope. If anything you want. Nope. Maybe one of these. Good. Also good. All right, we're getting to the point where our builders have improved much of the world. If we really want to go wider at this stage in the game, we certainly could. Try to settle a couple more cities, maybe flip that one back. This is obviously super annoying as far as where it is. But don't need this. Definitely need a theater square. Where shall you go? Sure. Just do that. It's fine. Okay, so now we want to start improving it because this city can have a lot of seaside resorts and things like that. We just have a lot of work to do in order to make it all happen. Does it say one turn into loss here? It does. Do I care? I mean, not really. They're at 7 of 7 housing, so. Cultural lines means I can't flip them. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. No, I don't care if my citizens here starve. What are they doing for me? They're not doing squat. That's the answer. I don't know how I own that tile, but I'll take it. We'll put a seaside resort there. That's fine. Was our fastest win in the challenge India Faith or Mongolia Dom? I think it was Mongolia Dom, right? Wasn't that like sub 130 or something stupid? I don't remember though.
Slowly,
I should get another park. So what's our next park here? He blocked one, actually. It's fairly irritating. Where do I want my next park to be? Hmm. 144 for Genghis? Okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't remember then. I knew it was really fast. You jerk. Actually, can barely get one there. It's not that impressive of a park, though. I think I'd rather get this park, right? Although I'm going to give up 5. Well, it's worth it. I think. Yes, thank you, Tip. Yes, indeed. This could be a park. Again, not that amazing, though. I have to get rid of that. But then we could put more woods down there. Up to 330 faith.
dreams.
So much tourism from tile improvements. That's 8 tourism there. Oh, we could be working on Christo somewhere. Christo would certainly be good for us this game. think that actually gets me a themed museum. I just have to use that guy's charges. China's killing them. Okay. I guess if you want. Can I hover over this and see what it shows? Sure. I never fully understood the difference between choosing artifacts. Do they all need to be from the same civ or barb to become a theme? No, they want to be different ones, but from the same era. So all of your artifacts will have an era associated with them. So this is classical barbarians. So we need all classical. And then like either like me or somebody else, just one barbarian. Can you plant a forest on the Lux? No. Don't need the science anymore at all. So we can just do that. Hey, Sagrador, how you doing? Been doing theming all wrong? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's a bummer. I could obviously be making a lot of lumber mills here, but I just don't know if they're worth the builder charges at this point. I don't know that we gain back what we give up. This is also plus appeal, so if we chop out everything and go that route, it's pretty good. Should be able to get that theater square down fairly soon. If we check back in on this, we are pretty down. Oh, China. China, yes, continues to be our biggest competition for culture here. But we're at 23 writer points, and he's at, what, 14? No, 11.5. Me too, Adiposaurus. Me too. Turn 200 save next turn. Thank you very much, Maestro. Thank you, thank you. Do that. Is Gathering Storm DLC worth the price? Yes, I would say both expansions are well worth it. They just add a whole lot to the game. I couldn't go back to vanilla at this point. $61 of 154. So we've made some pretty good progress, although we're a bit of a stalemate, it seems like, as far as progressing. Yeah, you can always wait for a sale. Avocado toast. They're on sale pretty often. Check out Humble Bundle. I could move Magnus, actually, since I'm chopping up this city. Suffragan 2, I'm going to delay it so that I can squeak in this guy. It's 2210. So it's just a couple turns until I get into suffrage here. I want to make sure I can buy one more naturalist, I think. Do I think deity is too easy compared to Civ 5? Would I enjoy a different additional level of difficulty if it was available? I'm probably always kind of like pot committed to playing the hardest difficulty just as a content creator for this game. So I guess if there was one higher than deity, that's fine. I would play it. But I don't know. I never played Civ 5 deity, so I can't really like. I guess I probably tried it once or twice, and it felt insane. But that was I was playing significantly less Civ at that point in my life, so I can't really compare. Do I want it to be harder? I think there are parts of deity that I would want to be a little bit more balanced. I do think that the difficulty comes from like the early game and all the bonuses and things that are thrown at us or that are given to the AI. That being said, I think it's a pretty fun game. So, oh. Yeah, the problem would be making the AI have to cheat less and just making it smarter. And that's a really, really hard thing to do. It takes a lot of resources. Oh, I should re-up open borders. Although I'm dominant over Scots already. Here's the end of the era. Oh, we have it. Okay. Certainly don't need the city to be bigger. Could probably get a broadcast tower. It's okay. Embassies, yeah. Friendliness and alliances are great for culture victory. So yes, those are all good. Having cultural city-states is even better, but we don't have that luxury this game. I'll save the rest of these chops for Magnus, I think. There's my appeal. Just want to make sure I still have trade routes to everybody. Robert, Saladin, Wilhelmina, guitars. Yes, so can pick this based on yields. Christina's next. Plan for the day is to finish this one and probably start Christina on Monday. It's the highest yield for a trade route you've ever seen. Probably like 50 or so. I did not save a turn 200, even though Maestro reminded me. So we'll do 201. So we do get the benefit of that, even though it's outside our borders. Where's my art? So art. There's the Michelangelo. It's probably fine. Lupo and Avocado Toast. Welcome in, you guys. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate it. So we actually want to keep this stuff separated. It's slightly better. slightly better as far as return on our stuff. Yeah, what's the score? Wait, what do you mean by what's the score? Like actual score? I mean, actual score is fairly irrelevant. But that's where we're at. That sounds about right, Maestro. Grab that one next.
My man.
Lentils. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The best thing that could happen at this moment if like legumes followed me next. Legumes. That'd be great. So 2 turns, we'll have enough. We'll be able to grab our last discounted national park. I think I want to start working on wonders here. And I have music. Don't I have music? Broadcast tower, 5 turns there. Okay. Go over there. Go over there. 20 cities is a good amount of cities. So 7, 5, 4, 4. The city's got, so that's 13, 18, 26 tourism per turn. Just from tile improvements. As deity compared to immortal, it's not that much harder. The biggest thing is the AI will get a 3rd city on you. And some of the percentage bonuses are obviously much higher. But I would say if you're pretty competent at Immortal, that you should at least give a deity a try. Because you may find it's manageable for you.
The cars haven't advanced that.
Dominant tourism over Arabia and Scotland. So we have China, Wilhelmina, and Gatarja to go. I'll click the GDR button. That seems fun. Oh, sure. I'll go for the Golden Gate Bridge. 88 turns. We'll get it. This game will go to turn 300. Oh, it won't. No, it won't. Okay. I will make these improvements since we are going to go for some wonders in our cap. Let's get our park. Rock bands to China, we'll see. Possibly.
Men, their rights, and nothing more.
So say goodbye to our faith discount, but it was good while it lasted. We move into democracy. That gives us much, much, much better flexibility with our policies. What do I know I want here? We probably want some gold there. That seems fine. I still want builder movement. I don't know why I'm not running that. I was wondering about that. Could take aesthetics. I don't have it quite yet. Or actually, I have aesthetics. What's the other one I don't have? I haven't picked that one yet. I don't really want my cities to grow with New Deal. I don't want to give them housing. They don't need to grow any bigger. Liberalism might be fine. Colonial taxes is still probably fine. All these Dark Age policies suck. Do I even need amenities with all my parks? Not really. Maybe this. How many foreign trade routes do I have? Pretty much all of them. Trade routes to allies. That's true. But why? I don't really need the production, I don't think. This just overall maximizes my culture output. This gives me gold, like that's 44 gold and 11 faith. That's pretty decent. Yeah, I think I like this distribution the best. Yeah. Seems good. That went up over 400 now. Oh, mobility. Yep, forgot that one. Oopsies. That's okay. So, at this point, we do want to start running policy cards. So grabbing cultural heritage makes sense. Going towards space race makes sense. But what if we just start with environmentalism? I think that's better. We get that one in the same time. Okay. I mean, I guess. Magnus is one more turn away. Turns on that. Did literally nothing. Five more tourism. Grab that. All right, I think we can theme a museum now. Although I could be wrong. What do we have? Classic. It's partially themed, and that one's partially themed. Okay, I lied. I cannot theme. Okay, partially theme's okay. Why are my mountains taller than yours? I mean, it's kind of a personal question, but if you must know, it's because I use steroids, mountain steroids. No, I don't know. What do you mean my mountains are taller than yours? It doesn't make any sense. Why did I decide to park the aluminum instead of mining? I don't need the aluminum. I'm already maxed. Right? So, just didn't need it. It was pretty high appeal. That can eventually be a theater square. Like, this is a decent park. That's 5. 5. The mountains are better, actually, at this point. 6. 7. All right. Magnus is here. Cool. They look taller. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's not that's not something I'm familiar with being a thing. It's a good question, T. Good to see you again, man. Really nice to have you back. City needs a little love. I gotta take all my tiles, man. I could have done stuff with those. Double writer points. It's probably a good idea. Just kind of blow it all there. I really don't want my cities to grow, so. I guess I should have gone even more writers. Yeah. I screwed that up. I could have committed so much harder than that. I don't think it matters too much. What do we lose it by though? 9, 13. I don't know if I was going to be able to throw 3 more at it. Probably it's okay. All right, dominant tourism over Indonesia. So just Netherlands and China to go. This is where rock bands indeed are useful and might be how we finish the game here. Oh, it's no worries, T. No worries, man. Just saying hi. Just happy to see you, dude. Should grow like crazy with all these amenities, but why though? Sure, I guess those are fine. That's not quite enough. Okay. 5 turns on the era. It's turn 206. All right, let's get this theater square finally. It's probably okay. Better get that 23 theater score. I know we didn't quite make my prediction. Mostly being glib. All right, so we can start throwing out some rock bands if we want.
The Cold War is not thawing.
Probably be better than getting national parks at this point. Since we're pretty well established, we can always use our tile improvement as just kind of a worse version of it. Let me switch into logistics like I forgot to do last time. That's probably fine. We did surpass 200, though.
The chief incalculable in war.
Why do you say that, Dingus? Nice seaside resort. Yeah, containment's great. We just don't care about our city states here. Like, sure, we have the gold. We already have suzerains here. I really don't have anything with holy sites, so not that important to be suzerain of either of those. We also have an tile improvement that we approve, or we prefer over that. With Valletta, it's actually interesting. We could have maybe spent the envoys here, although I don't know that it would have been worth it for just a bunch of walls. And yeah, Nazca, not really. I don't think Nazca's gives you tourism, does it? Or appeal? In production to adjacent 5% plus 1 appeal. Oh, yeah, that's nice. I didn't realize that they gave appeal. That's kind of cool. I really don't want anything here. This poor city was pretty bad. Yeah, I could throw that card in and take Valletta. But again, I can't really use them, right? Faith buying walls doesn't work. They're all obsolete. So it doesn't really matter. 2 turns left on the era. All that matters is this number, and this number. Yeah. Can't do the wall. Otherwise I would consider it for sure. Does the seaside resort with Radium pass out hazmat bathing suits? I hope so. Turn 209 Petra. All right. Turn 209, the turn to beat with Petra. Honey, your trip must have been wonderful. You're positively glowing. Well done, Oedipus Rex. Well done. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Climate change isn't happening, so I don't really need barriers. So. Yeah, I think it's festival time. So much culture. So much culture from tile improvements. It's nutty. Yeah, I do have containment, and yes, I know I can get a bunch of suzerains, but what do they do for me? Like we were just talking about this. Like I actually by suzeraining the people that we don't have, do we get any benefit whatsoever? And the answer is really no. Like yeah, we get some diplo favor or whatever, but we don't really need that. Do you get to draw lines in the sand? Oh, at the at the radiated seaside resort. Next era this turn. 5% culture with the Diplo policy? Yeah, well, when we lock these things up. Or when we unlock these things, rather. Holy brightness. Oh, boy. I forgot that this was a heroic age. All right, well. The sad news is they don't really do anything, I hate to say. Like, the only one that we really care about is this. Sure, we'll take Heartbeat, but it doesn't really do much. And then neither of these actually do anything. So sure. I'm so sad they moved Wish You Were Here. That would help us wrap up this game super quick. Got to look at these to see if we're going to lose a fair amount of appeal by chopping it. And I think we do. We add in a 3. We add in 3 culture, but we actually remove that much as well. So I'm not going to do that. Buying archaeologists with gold would help speed things up. I'm actually looking to save my gold for this. And you actually can't... I don't think you can buy archaeologists. Oh, I guess you can. Oh, it's the discount that you get with monumentality. Right. Yeah, that's probably true. But, yeah, it's a good call. I think it'd be more interesting if there were era dedications, more era dedications for each era. I just wish that they, like, it was more than one that felt good. I don't have a problem with the number. I just have a problem with the quality of the dedications. Zimbabwe? We should check back in on religion. It's okay so far. What was the second half of it? And you got 4 random? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm like in tunnel vision mode. The second half of the question was, and you get a random set of 4, or do you like the predictability of the same 4? That would be that could at least make it interesting, but I don't know. There's a fine line between adding in more RNG to this game. Like, you can already see how not having something like Niter, which is RNG based, can just totally screw up your game. So not really, actually. I would rather know them. I would just rather have them all be like a little bit more powerful. That way it's still a choice. Like, I'd rather kind of know what I'm going into, if that makes any sense. King Grex the first, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So don't have that. I don't have a spot for this. I guess that works. All right, I'm officially running out of tiles to improve. That is a good problem to have.
Never mind the maneuvers.
Wow, up to 111. It's actually fairly quick. Do we want to start thinking about rock bands to China? I think so. Do I need to send some to Wilhelmina as well? I say no. Oops. Oh, there's Netherlands. So yeah, it's just China, and then we're done. This is actually gonna be a fairly quick victory, I think. All things considered. All right. Is it band name? Band. Oh, there it is. All right, we've got a bot tracking band names that we always sort of foolishly riff. I guess. This is our first band name. And then they will be, I guess, Entertainment Complex, because the AI loves those. Although this is campuses for 500 extra tourism, that'll work. This will be Theater Squares. Actually, campuses for 500 extra tourism is huge. I'm going to keep going with that. I probably shouldn't have gone that way. Where are the other ones? Accidental diplomacy. Don't care about that. I guess roadies is best. I should have moved him first, though. More writing. We missed it. That's okay. So how much is 500 to or 1,000 tourism when you can see the victory scale by like 150? Wait, what do you mean? I don't follow. Don't follow the question.
Clever men at Oxford
Wow.
know all there is to be known.
We got a city that has great library and Oxford. I don't know that I've ever done that before. That's fun. Technically, it's a Scottish city, but you know. Means the values on the Rock Band promotions. It's this, right? Or it's this. This is our per turn. So like adding in 500 to that performance is like almost a turn. Should be an achievement. I mean, it's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. Still no oil, so this whole industrial zone was a waste. So this is campuses. How do you not have any campuses? All right, we'll see what that does for us. We're theoretically winning this at turn 229, which is decent, I think. 11 of 5 housing. I don't really have anything else to do with builders.
A lady's imagination.
I have a theme building. I tried. It's going up by 2, but we have 55 more to go. I guess they have an entertainment complex tiles. Oh, what was our next band name? We'll just confirm. Harbors? Not so much. Ramrock it is. Just gonna pop him in. Might not get it, who cares? Nice settler. Where can you go? Not those cities, I guess. My museum's full yet? No.
No, you're unhappy.
Not quite.
A people without...
Okay. I think we are in Theater Square project mode. Can I not perform? Does he have the policy card against me? No. That's weird. Something's going on. That's weird. Feels weird, man. Oh, it's because I hadn't named it. Thanks. I shall name it this turn. He's fighting me pretty hard. Thought I saw, yeah. Huh? Why not? I don't understand. It's an entertainment complex. No, I just named this unit. Haven't already used this at all. Like, literally just named it. Is it pillaged? No. With one required building. Ah, it doesn't have an arena. I didn't know that was a thing. It needs an arena. Okay. Well. And they died. So not a good conversion on that one. It's true. Can't rock without an arena. Didn't know. Nice. You just play in bars? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I could spread these out. I don't really care that much. All right, and we're almost to environmentalism. We're not actually running any policies to increase our tourism. We're just sort of naturally there. We'll switch in the policies when we can here. Oh, come on, really? Boo. Still a lot of tourism generated. 131 of 179.
Nederland floreert.
Musket army. Just hanging out. Jeez, they're all failing. All of my rock bands. They suck. You guys suck. You sold out. You guys are supposed to be good at this stuff. You really suck. 187 tourism on that one. That was terrible. I think I'm down to one rock band. Yeah, I think national parks. I mean, you don't use logic like this, but national parks so far, hindsight says they were better than these rock bands, I think. No encore for us. Play one the drummer knows is appropriate. Nice. Sometimes you get good ones that never die. Yeah, and sometimes you low roll, like we have. What, 4 out of 5 of them have died? First performance? Who decides whether Rock Band is success for Pale? In this game, it's just RNG. I think they're all dead. All of my rock bands are dead. These all suck. I could buy buildings, I suppose. Use our gold a little bit more wisely. All right. No cultural alliance, and look what's happening to him. I wonder if we could flip now. Beijing's pretty huge. So this is Water Park, which does nothing. Yeah, none of these promotions do anything, sadly. You have a hard time using his improvement? Any advice? You just have to care about appeal. Like, once you're comfortable with appeal mechanics, his improvement will make a lot more sense. It is definitely a tricky improvement to use because it competes for a lot of slots that you'd want to put districts. And so it winds up being a little bit weird. But obviously, this late in the game and post Eiffel Tower, it gets much, much more easier to use. Jack the Ripper, thank you so much for the massive host. Welcome on in, you guys. Thank you so much, Jack. I appreciate the host. And if you guys don't know Jack, please go follow him for expert multiplayer madness. Please go give that kind gentleman a follow. Thank you very much for the host, and welcome into you and yours. We're trying to close out a late game tourism. This will obviously look different than you guys because you're probably used to a 250 turn timer. This is obviously standard speed instead, and obviously we're playing deity versus the AI as opposed to multiplayer. So we're just trying to close it out. The only person we're not dominant tourism over is China. So, but welcome in. Thank you very, very kindly for that. I appreciate the support and the host. 148 of 175 tourists. Yeah, none of this matters. Archaeologist, sure, just go grab whatever. I think this will help us close out in the next few turns here.
I shall return again to the light.
Yeah, he doesn't have, so we can just kind of go wherever. Oh, did he put on the oh no, he didn't. Okay. I mean, I think in this one we would have won it. I don't really enjoy score victories, so. He don't like me very much. Alrighty, we have that policy. Let's grab this one and this one. And let's make sure we bring in, I don't need this. I don't need this. That's fine. We will grab, what will we grab here? I guess this is still fine. I don't need any of this nonsense. Maybe that's better. It's just for a couple more turns anyways, so. Oh, I didn't bring in heritage, did I? Oops. The whole one I wanted to switch into. Oopsies. That's an oopsie daisy. Build a builder. Leave me alone for the rest of the game. It's a pretty bad city. So 153 of 177. And 57 of 177. Hi, Rands. Can I get another one? Or is it 14? Let's go by 100 every time. Almost to 1,000 tourism. That's without policies, actually. speaking policies. Let's get that back in there. Yeah, we're dominant over everybody but China. So we just have a couple turns left. I know. Our second performance that didn't die out of like 7 of these guys. Stop it. No, it's not me. It's him. Nice. 2 in a row. The stolen explosions. You guys are so good. Sure. Cover art seems good. We're almost there. We're almost there, you guys. 17 more tourists needed.
Rocket science has been mytho.
13 more tourists needed. Boo. Also boo.
My man.
Yo, Trafalgar, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. 10 left. So, sub 230. That seems to be where my benchmark is for culture victories. Not much else to do about it. Got a mummy. Storm Tiger, thank you for the brand new Prime. Welcome into the shop. And Meat Gaming, thank you for the follow. Thanks, everybody. We are actually pushing for 10K follows, both here and on YouTube. If you want to see any of these games over on YouTube, feel free to check them out there. We've got a whole back catalog, all deity play. I'm not going to do that. I don't need that. We almost done. So thank you very much for the support. Thanks for the follows. One more turn. One more turn, methinks. No merchant that we wanted. Oh, come on, really? No, we're over. It should be a 227 victory. Oh. Should be over. I mean, it should be, but it's not.
A bird came on the wall.
Win? There we go. There we go. We got it.
Birth of a culture.
Thank you very much for joining us for that. That was fun. Definitely a unique game. Unique
Good
play
to
style
see
with
the win. Have yourself a
Mapuche.
safe weekend.
How they are remembered.
And Hemlock, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the kind wishes as well. Thank you, thank you. Next up will be Christina. We'll be starting that on Monday morning,
Culture stands for all time.
as I have an impromptu game of D&D tomorrow now. So not a massive score or anything like that, but still a pretty darn good victory. Yeah, and I want to look one more time. Let's look one more time at our culture map here, so that you can see how useful our chemomules have been. Like this, 8 tourists here in the park, and each of these are like 2 apiece. So for just a builder charge, like that's where most of our tourism came from. Compare that to something like the that doesn't count because that has works in it. Is there a wonder? We really didn't get many wonders this game, did we? Was there a wonder that we got anywhere that we can kind of show the difference between wonder tourism? There's 9 on that one. Oh, you've got here's some wonders. So like Great Bath, right? One of the very first in the game got us 6 tourists. These parks are getting us more, and basically, do you want to build a wonder or do you want 3 chemomules, you know? Yeah, Taj is a good one to look at too. There's only 2 there. So like that's building that tourism wise, pretty much the equivalent of a good chemomule. So just keep those things in mind as you play and you play with Lautaro. But yeah, most of our tourism from the parks and from our tile improvements, even more so than our theater squares, which is usually pretty rare. There's 8 in that one. That's a pretty good one. These had some, but pretty fun one. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching over on YouTube, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for getting through the end of these all. I insist on posting the full games because of integrity, and I appreciate that you guys are willing to watch it. So thank you so much. We'll see you on for the next one.